A lot of March horror movies have been about eating the rich, but which one offered up the best feast? Well, let's get into it.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
I want to be a fighter, like you.
Oh, let it burn! Let it burn!
Did you miss me?
You have to shoot them in the head. They always come back.
The boat can leave now. Tell the crew.
But sometimes that is better.
Good luck.
Hey everybody, I'm Killjoy Jake, and instead of having friends, I have horror movies. Today we're going to be talking about They Will Kill You, doing a little spoiler review of it, so if you haven't seen the film yet, go check it out. It's in theaters now, and then come on back and watch this video, because we're getting right into spoilers when this thing starts. Also, if you want to support the page further, you can check out our Patreon, where you can see uncut reactions to Dexter, a show that I've never seen before and I'm watching for the first time right now. Channel members get to see the videos early, and Patreon supporters get to see the uncut versions. Check all of that out by clicking on the links in the description below. Now let's get into the spoiler review. They Will Kill You follows a woman, Zazie Beetz, who answers a cryptic ad for a housekeeping job at a luxurious yet foreboding New York City penthouse. Upon arrival, she discovers residents have vanished without a trace for decades, fueling whispers of a satanic cult lurking in the shadows. That plot description simply does not do this film justice. They Will Kill You is like if Quentin Tarantino wrote Ready or Not while Wes Anderson's DP shot the flick and Sam Raimi directed it. There are influences all over the place here, like Kill Bill, Evil Dead 2, The Grand Budapest Hotel, and some of the most recent radio silence movies. While the film may feel pastiche at times, I think the majority of people will walk away from this one feeling incredibly satisfied. I know that I did. Just like Ready or Not 2, They Will Kill You also features an incredible cast. Zazie Beetz stars in this one, and I think I've only ever seen her in supporting roles. One thing that is consistent about her is everything I've seen her in, she absolutely kills it. It is great to see her lead this movie, kicking ass and taking names. That was a dumb little spoilery joke. You're welcome. Please tip your waiters. Legendary character actors fill out the supporting roles like Patricia Arquette, Heather Graham, Tom Felton, and Mahala, all of which were fantastic. I especially loved the running gag with Heather Graham where her head just keeps getting chopped off and having to grow back. The little tiny head that she has halfway through this movie really reminded me of Bob from Beetlejuice.
Jesus, Bob. Can't you see him concentrating here?
And Patricia Arquette's character betraying her husband was stone cold, dude. There's a lot of great twists across the board in this movie. They kind of just keep coming. But my favorite one is absolutely the first time it really hits. After Asia rips apart some of our focal antagonists here, they're revealed to grow their body parts back and can't die. I think a twist like this immediately sets this film apart from something like Ready or Not, where the question of that film was, are these people actually going to die if they don't fulfill LaBelle's curse? It's almost like an influx of Ready or Not in that way. This element also ends up being super integral to the plot. It's not just like a one and done shock surprise. For instance, there's an entire sequence where Asia and Ray are being spied on by one of Heather Graham's eyeballs. I've already heard from a few people that they don't like how inexplicable this movie becomes at a certain point. I mean, there are some borderline cartoonish activities happening here. Maybe one of my favorite outside of the eyeball sequence just rolling around following these characters through the tunnel is we have Asia biting a live wire at one point and shocking Heather Graham as she blasts back to the other side of the room. It's really easy to nitpick this movie and say that's not how that would happen, but I don't know, man. I was super impressed by the practical blood and guts and also the very well thought out, grounded human story at the core of this flick. There's nothing wrong with sprinkling in some movie magic here and there. This movie is not to be taken too seriously. This movie is like a cyclical roller coaster ride of impressive fight choreography, gnarly practical effects that would make Damien Leone weep, twists and turns that change everything, and some insane character backgrounds on our focal sisters. I loved almost everything about this movie, even the shoddy VFX work at the end with our little pig monster thing. Does it look like the final boss from a PS3 game? Yeah. Do I care? No. This whole movie is video game coded in a good way. I also feel like letting that one little tiny element to this film bother me would really undersell how impressive the rest of the practical effects are in this movie, which, by the way, 90% of this film is like practicals with a little bit of VFX cover up. That's awesome. I personally loved They Will Kill You, and it's currently my third favorite horror film of the year so far. It gets a very nasty 9 out of 10 from me. How do you guys feel about They Will Kill You, and where does it land in your current rankings? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe. Thank you to all of my Patreon supporters and channel members, and as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all.